It's night time, must be dinner time. If it's morning, does that make it breakfast time? When is the best time of the day for you to eat? And I think that's the most important question. Not when should you eat because somebody told you that you should have 3 meals a day, or you shouldn't eat till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or you shouldn't eat till after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or you should have 3 meals or 5 meals. How about what does your body need? And that all comes down to your endocrine system, your hormones, the things in your body that say we need to survive, stay alive, so that we can thrive, so that we can reproduce. And whether or not you're reproducing, wouldn't it be nice to stay alive and thrive? So that's what your hormones are designed to do. And if you're healthy, fit and strong, then your endocrine system, your hormones will be working effectively. So they will tell you, you're hungry, that's the mechanism that says you need food. Stop eating, you're full, and then eat again when you're hungry. Now, is that the same for everybody? Where did 3 meals a day come from? Where did breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Where did that come from? And it's an interesting side note. That was a byline for a cereal company. They wanted to sell breakfast cereal, so their byline was, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, if you wake up hungry, first thing in the morning, breakfast may well be the most important meal of the day because you're hungry. There are other people that don't eat till lunchtime, don't eat till 3 or 4 in the afternoon, don't eat till night time. There's 4 questions that I always ask when it comes to eating and exercise and wellness and health and feeling fantastic. And it's always, do you have a stack of energy? Are you performing at your best? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Love the way your body feels to touch? And are you getting the results that you want? If you can say yes to all of those things, whenever you're eating is obviously working for you. If you can't say yes to those things, then maybe you need to tweak some things. So if you've got no energy, is it possible that you need to eat some food? So you might be intermittent fasting, for example, so you don't eat for 16, 18, 20 hours, but you haven't got any energy and you're not performing at your best because your brain's not working, then maybe you need to eat some food. But if you are a person who, I've got to eat 3 times a day, my question is always, why? Are you hungry? Shouldn't that be the most important thing? Are you hungry? Eat when you're hungry. If your hormones are working effectively, then you'll stop eating when you're full, and then you'll start eating again when you're hungry. I get a little bit annoyed because we get told so often, you must, you shouldn't, you can't, this is when you should eat, this is when you shouldn't eat, this is the best time to eat, this is what's best for your health. And the experts all disagree. And the huge big difference is you need to eat 3 to 5 to 7 times a day versus you need to eat once a day. Even the intermittent fasters argue because some of them are saying don't eat after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and some are saying don't eat until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Some people say don't eat late at night. This was my question I just asked recently, because I always ask questions, that's all I ever do, because I want the answers. And the suggestion was that if you eat carbohydrate before you go to bed, that you won't be able to sleep because you'll be wide awake. But that very same person said, if I eat carbohydrate, I feel sleepy. Well, those two things don't quite match up, which is all I'm asking. I'm just using that as an example. If somebody tells you to do something, if somebody suggests that this is the best way to eat or exercise or do anything, wouldn't it be best to apply it to your life? So when do you want to eat? When does it suit your lifestyle? And surely when it comes to food, it should be all about eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, eat the things that you love, don't eat the things that you don't love, and eat in a time frame that suits you. So when somebody says to me breakfast is the most important meal of the day, I always ask, but what about shift workers or international pilots, flight attendants? Their breakfast time is always different. When are you hungry? And I'll keep saying that because if you eat when you're hungry and you stop eating when you're full, and you do that because you've got a healthy endocrine hormonal system, then everything will function beautifully. Now, the challenge, of course, comes if your hormonal system's busted and broken because you're unfit, weak, frail, diseased, you're not looking after yourself, then of course your hormonal system won't be working. So you'll probably eat too much because you'll eat for the wrong reasons. Because remember, hormones control your emotions as well. So if you're eating because you're angry or you're emotional or you're happy or it's the time of the day, they're all the wrong reasons. Because if you eat because it's a certain time of the day, that means you're not listening to your body. So what about this? Eat when you're hungry. Stop eating when you're full. Eat what you like. Don't eat what you don't like. Be healthy, fit and strong so everything works together beautifully. And then is it possible that you could actually live your life to the max. Yummy food in the kitchen. Super duper doo. How are you? Living my life to the max. Woohoo!